In this video, we'll hear the story of Oliver, who was in a car accident, died, crossed into the spiritual realm, and then came back like a miracle. Stay with us until the end for this powerful and emotional account.
It was a night like any other. I was driving home after a long day, tired, with a head full of thoughts. It was raining, and I was distracted. I didn't see the car coming from the intersection. The impact was devastating. Suddenly, silence. An absolute void. No pain, no sound. Just peace. That's when I realized. I was no longer inside the car. I could see myself from the outside. My body trapped in the wreckage. Paramedics rushing around. But I was floating. All around me, things began to transform. A field of light opened up. When I opened my eyes, not the physical ones, but something deeper, I saw that I was in a place no human language can fully describe. Everything there vibrated. Everything was consciousness. There was an infinite plane, a field of liquid light, as if the ground itself was alive. There was no sun, yet everything was illuminated from within. The trees shimmered with colors I had never seen on Earth. Light green, gold blue, colors beyond our spectrum. The air, if I can even call it that, was made of peace, of a formless but absolute love. I wasn't walking, I was floating, or rather, I was being carried, and then they came. 3 beings of light, so intense I could barely look at them directly. But I felt no fear, only reverence. They didn't have human faces, but each one radiated a distinct presence. One had a soft, maternal energy. Another carried the wisdom of millennia. And the third was pure, calm power, like the silence before a sacred storm. They spoke, not with words, but directly into my being. You lived in fear. Fear of not being enough, fear of failure, fear of truly loving. And that kept you from seeing who you really are. On Earth, you forget. You believe you're alone, disconnected, lost. But everything is one. Every thought you have creates ripples in the fabric of existence. The soul must break to reveal the light within it. Suffering is not a punishment. It is a portal. But you cling to the pain and forget to pass through it. That's what they said. They showed me people I had hurt with impulsive words. They showed me small moments, a smile to a stranger, a silent act of help, that changed more than I ever knew. Every act of love generates light, even the smallest ones. Life is not about grand gestures, it's about small, daily awakenings. They also showed me my greatest fears, and I understood that none of it was real. It was all illusion, veils created by the mind to keep me on autopilot. Then I asked, did I die? Then they said, you died to who you were, but you can be reborn if you choose to return changed. You can go back, but know this, it won't be easy, it will hurt, but now you'll see everything with new eyes. I didn't want to go. The peace there was so perfect. Everything else felt meaningless, but they looked at me with tenderness and said, then they said, Earth needs your transformation, and you must complete what you started. Then everything dissolved, light turning into sound, sound turning into silence, and then, once again, pain. I was in the hospital. My chest was burning, tubes, lights, voices shouting, but I was breathing. The days that followed were hard. But something in me had changed. It was as if I had left a piece of my ego on the other side and brought back a part of my soul. I began to live with purpose. I forgave people I held grudges against for years. I spoke truths I had silenced out of fear, and I listened to the world with more compassion. Life is still full of challenges, but now I understand. Each moment is a sacred opportunity. Each person, a mirror. Each pain, a call to awaken. And if you're hearing this, maybe this is your call too. The angels told me that life is brief, but the soul is eternal, and that living in truth is the only path back home.
If you enjoyed this powerful story, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. Thank you for watching.